Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to day 3, which is all about pampering yourself. So, before we get started, I want to ask a simple question. When was the last time you did something just for you? Something small, something meaningful, just to recharge. Think about that for a moment. If you'd like to share with us, please pop it in the comments. But it's a very, very important question. So this week, what we're doing is we've got taking 5 days to look at 5 small aspects of how you can introduce self-care to look after yourself and to prioritize yourself, and fit it into your busy schedule. So on day 1, we talked all about stress and how you can start identifying what is triggering your stress, how to manage your stress, and just to start taking note of it. And simple techniques like breathing, going for a walk, etc., that can help you to cope with your stress much better. Day 2, yesterday, we had a look at movement. Why is it so important? Not from a gymming perspective, going and, training with a physical trainer or doing yoga classes or Pilates or whatever. We talked more about how much we sit behind our desks and small little acts of movement that you can introduce into your daily life every 60 minutes so that you can improve your health, because sitting behind our desks or sitting in front of the TV for too long is actually very detrimental, not only for your physical health, but for your mental health as well. So if you'd like to catch up on those 2 days and what we had to say, please join my Facebook group, the VIP Facebook group for this week. It's called the Self-Care Challenge, and there you'll be able to watch the replays and download copies of the slides as well as the workbooks. So today we're talking about self-care matters, and more importantly about little things that you can do to pamper yourself that don't take too long. And I'm talking like 5 or 10 minutes, not, having to spend an hour doing your nails or something like that, because that for me is more a chore. It's not really something that I'm enjoying. I'd rather pay someone to do my nails for me because I also make a mess of it. But small little things to pamper yourself, to look after yourself, to make yourself feel good, that you can introduce into your daily life. So let's get going. Here's a QR code that you can scan to join that Facebook group so that you can get hold of all the documents and the goodies and watch the replays. And then don't forget that on Friday, I'm going to be giving one lucky person 12 weeks of free life coaching with me. So that would be 30 minutes a day of one-on-one life coaching, tailored for you. So you can either choose to join my Change Navigator coaching program, which is all about managing change. For instance, if you're wanting to leave your job and start your own business, that's a big change that's coming your way. Or maybe your kids have all grown up, they've left home, and suddenly your role is no longer as mommy that's going to get up in the mornings and make, lunches and take kids to school and everything. And you're wondering, okay, what am I going to do with my life now? So that's also another big change. Those are just 2 examples. So anyway, coming back to today, here's a lovely quote that I found from Dr. Wayne Dyer. If you don't love yourself, nobody will. Not only that, you won't be good at loving anyone else, because loving starts with the self. Think about that. Okie dokes. So, pamper time. Yes, you can sit on your couch. Isn't that a lovely picture? Put some cucumber on your eyes, have a cup of tea. Oh, can't you just imagine yourself doing that right now? Okay, why does self-care matter? In today's busy world where it's so full of information, it's so full of distractions, and basically because of mobile phones and email addresses, emails and easy access to the internet, you're constantly available to everybody all the time. So taking time out to look after yourself is actually very, very important. It's a necessity. It isn't a luxury. And it's all about showing up for yourself so that you can show up for others. Because we as human beings, we're social beings. So we're made to work together as teams, to help each other out, to complement one another. But you can't do that if you are empty and drained and burnt out. So paying attention to these small things that I'm introducing to you every week, or I'm highlighting more likely, is quite important because it doesn't take a lot of time out of your day just to do something simple to look after yourself. Okay. So if you don't do this, you're going to risk burnout, fatigue, losing your sense of purpose. So it's got mental and physical, um, ramifications. So the benefits of self-care are that it reduces stress, boosts mental clarity, improves emotional resilience, improves physical health, and creates a sense of balance and calm. So the key message that I'd like to leave with you today is that self-care doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be time consuming. It can be something simple. But the secret lies in finding small habits that resonate with you and weaving them into your daily life and making it a new habit. So how can you do this? What I want you to do, and I've created a workbook that gives you prompts for this, but identify 3 small manageable habits that you can practice every day. Write them down in your journal. If you go and you join the Facebook group, the workbook talks you through how you can identify these 3 that will work for you and how you can then assess how it's working for you, because you might try something and it doesn't work for you, and you know what, that's okay. You just know that it hasn't worked and you can try something else. But remember, these things should not be a chore. It should be something that makes you feel good afterwards. Okay? Write them down, and then they should be easy to stick to and designed to pamper and recharge you. So here are some quick examples that I'd like to share with you. And in the book, I've got 10 of these, which, are there as examples that you can, help inspire you. The first is your mini facial refresh. So splash your face with some cool water and then apply soothing face mist or a nice moisturizer and massage it into your face and see how great you feel after that. Won't take even 5 minutes, but you know what? You will feel awesome after that. A mini hand massage. Take your nice scented hand cream and you can do this while you're sitting at your desk if you want to. Just take a few minutes to put the hand cream on and then give yourself a little bit of massage on your palms, your fingers, so that it can help you to relax. Okay, that's another example. Doesn't have to take too long. Relaxing tea ritual. When you go and make your tea during your tea break for those 10 or 15 minutes, instead of scrolling on your phone, brew yourself a nice cup of herbal tea. It can be peppermint, it can be chamomile, it can be normal tea if that's what you prefer. But then take that cup of tea and take 5 to 10 minutes to just sit and enjoy it, savoring each sip, not scrolling on your phone, not being distracted by, whatever's around you. Sit and enjoy the cup of tea. And then the last example is a foot soak. So take a bowl, put in some warm water with some Epsom salts and soak your feet for a bit in there. You can drop in a few drops of essential oil that you really like and do this while you're reading or listening to music that you enjoy. So it's taking some intentional moments of time out of your day to pamper yourself in some way. Okay, self-care is a gift you give to yourself every day. So by starting with small, things that take only 2 to 3, maybe up to 5, 10 minutes maximum, depending on what you're doing. Starting small, being consistent, it's going to create a ripple effect in your life that's going to positively impact every part of your life eventually. And the people around you will start noticing as well. So sharing time, yes, what I'd like you to do is, if you want to share one of your chosen habits. So, those 3 things that I mentioned earlier, think about 3 things that you want to do to pamper yourself every day, something small, something simple. If you'd like to share one of your ideas with us, please pop it in the comments on the group, wherever. We'd love to hear from you, because maybe you'll give us some ideas that we haven't thought of either. Let's inspire and encourage each other to do this. Take home activity. So if you're in the group, you'll get a workbook. You can work through it in your own time. The whole point is, think of some things that you can do very quickly to pamper yourself. And it doesn't need to take a long time. It can be very simple, and it doesn't have to replace your visit to the spa for a massage or anything like that. That's not what I'm meaning. It's just to build intentional moments into everyday life. Here again is the QR code to the VIP Facebook group. I'll also pop the link in the comments so that you can join. And then the wrap up is why self-care is important. We talked about that. The benefits of self-care. I asked you to think about the 3 things that you will be able to introduce into your life to pamper yourself every day. That's not going to take more than 10 minutes a day. I've given you examples of 5 to 10 minute activities that you can do, and then reminded you that self-care is a gift to yourself. Don't forget, Friday, I'm going to be giving away 12 weeks of free coaching to somebody who has joined this self-care challenge this week. So thank you so much for joining, and I will see you tomorrow, where we're going to talk about gratitude. We're going to see gratitude in action and how gratitude is an act of self-care. Okay. Bye.